Hello everyone, this is Dr. Swapnil Chandratre here. Well, many of the students have asked me that how this insurance system actually works and what is it all about. Today I am going to discuss about main points of the insurance system, that what is this insurance system is all about and what you should know. This will excite many of the students to know that how this system works and what is included, what is not included. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe it because such information you will not find anywhere. So regarding the insurance system, it is very complex and very difficult system to understand, and it is very difficult to describe it in one short video, but I'll try to point out some of the important points so you will have some idea. So basically we all know that there are two types of insurance here. One is a government insurance and one is a private insurance. Now what is the difference of it? Why it is like that? Well, you are only allowed to open a private insurance when you earn, right now in this year 2023, the limit is if you earn more than 66,000 euro per year. So if you put it in a monthly basis, it will be more than 5,500 euros per month. If you earn that much, then you are only allowed to open a private insurance. Otherwise you are automatically considered into the government insurance system. And what is the difference in it? Why it is like that? Well, when you have the government insurance, you will be provided one of the chip card. So it's like, a smart card. So there will be a digital chip there. So when you go to the clinic for a treatment, you just need to swipe that card. There is a machine there in every clinic, so you need to swipe that card, and from that card your money will be cut. Your all details will be given there, and it will be recorded there, that what you have done, what you have not done. So those things are done with the help of card. In terms of private insurance, it is same like what we have in India. So you don't have such card system. Once you are done with the treatment or you start your treatment, you need to pay on your own to the clinic, and later on you need to get those money from the private insurance company which you are insured with. In that private insurance there are also some packages, so depending on how higher the package you have bought, based on that you will get that much amount of coverage. So that's another story. Today in this video I will talk more about of the government insurance, because 90% of the population here have the government insurance, and that will be more interesting for you, because in the beginning for us it will be we will be also land in that thing. So I will talk about it. So basic of the insurance is like that. The patient comes with the smart card and the chip card with their name and all of the details. On the reception, on the machine, they scan that card and their detail will be there. Now coming to the question is, what are things included in that? Let's talk the treatment wise treatment. Most of the common treatments are commonly performed. All of the treatments are considered in this insurance system. But what are this system? What are the treatments included? First is in terms of normal diagnosis part. The normal checkup and OPG, X-rays, those things are included in insurance. Generally here, in terms of regular checkup, it is like, here is family dentist thing. So once you are joined with some dentist, you are joined with that dentist for a long, it is generally considered like that. If you are unhappy or if you don't like treatment or something like that, then you are allowed to change the dentist. It is not like that, but mostly it is like a family dentist thing. Generally the insurance will pay twice in a year for your regular checkup. Okay, so you need to get that done. When you go for a checkup every year, you will receive one stamp that you have get this treatment done. So that stamp will be later on helpful to you for your prosthetic part, which I will be going to describe later on. So that thing twice in a year is considered, and it is been paid. Your OPG and X-rays in between and all these things are included. Once in a year, the calculus removal, the gross amount of calculus removal is included in that. That is different than scaling. It's not entire scaling, but some part of calculus is there, then that sister will clean it. So that is included in that. Once in a 2 years, the normal gingival health checkup, that is our PSI code, what we used to do in our college, that thing is included in it. These are the basic thing. In between, if you have any pain or something like that, it's not like that only 2 times in a year you can go for checkup. In between, if you have pain or if you have any problem, if you found an accident or whatever, any of the reason, you need to go to visit to a dentist. Of course those things are also included by the insurance. The only thing is that doctor will be paid half of the amount what you get is going to get paid in compare with the normal checkup. So that is the difference in between the in-between checkup and the regular checkup. In terms of checkup, these things are included. Now coming to the surgical part, normal extractions, mobile teeth or to firm teeth, or surgical extraction or a disinfection, all of the things are included in our insurance. Those are a good paid system by the insurance, so those things, everything is from A to Z is included in it. Coming to the perio part, in periodontology, see, scaling and root planing, what generally what we hear, most of the insurance pay some amount of your scaling and root planing, and the some amount you need to pay on your own. So that is like that. The periodontal treatment, which is like a curettage and regular checkup and regular maintenance of your gingival health if you are a periodontitis patient, so those things are included in government insurance. So they have this entire protocol for it. This treatment runs for 2 years, that regular checkup intervals for 3 months and 6 months and all those things, curettage and everything that is included in it. It is very high paid treatment here, and that is everything is covered by the insurance, so that's a very good thing. Coming to the endodontic part, the normal fillings, in terms of fillings, the front teeth fillings, composite filling is being paid by the insurance. Posterior teeth and for molars and premolars, government pays for only amalgam fillings, not for the composite filling, so that's the difference here. In terms of root canal, the basic root canal is being covered. For example, hand RCT with 2% beta percha and all that thing, those things are included in that. The another filling material is included for the posterior teeth are this our GIC filling, so not composite is not being paid by the insurance. In terms of endo also, if you do rotary RCT, or if you perform under microscope, or you use rubber dam and something like that, it is not included in that. For that you need to pay extra. That's the inclusion. Coming to the prosthetic part, so that is a little bit interesting part. So in prosthetic part here, the insurance system has given for every case scenario one type of treatment plan. For example, if you if you miss 2 or 3 teeth in per jaw, and if you have the neighboring teeth which are good to have a good support, then bridge is also included in that. For example, if you don't have any posterior teeth, for example first and second molar is missing, and then you want to do implants or something like that, that is not included in that scenario. The cast partial denture is being considered here. Insurance have their own say regarding the prosthetic plan, that they will pay that much amount. Now how much amount that they will pay, so that will depend on what I told you in the beginning, that stample system, that stamp which you get after regular checkup. If you have gotten the regular checkup for 5 years, then they will pay approximately 60%. Then if you have 10 years, then they will pay 70 or 75%. So based on that, you will get paid for your treatment. Now coming to the question is that, if for example, if the insurance has advised to get the cast partial done, and someone doesn't want a denture, someone want to have an implant, then how does that work? Well, in that scenario, the insurance will only pay 70. For example, let's take an example. For example, treatment cost is 1000 euros for the cast partial denture, and the insurance will pay 70%. So for example, they will pay 700 euros, but someone wants implant there. For example, this implant treatment will cost you 3000 euros. So in that scenario, insurance will not pay 70% of your implant treatment, but they will keep on paying for this cast partial denture. So for example, they will pay only 700 euros. It doesn't matter you get your cast partial done, it doesn't matter you get your telescope done, or doesn't matter if you get the implants done. They will pay for that thing only, okay, and the rest you need to pay on your own. So those things you will learn later, step by step, once you join your clinic, and all those complex system regarding the insurance. But this is the brief idea that has been happening. And here once dentist give prosthesis, then they are 2 years bind with the insurance, that in between if any problem occurs, they are liable to solve that problems cost free. If you do implants, then you have to give 3 years of guarantee. So that's the thing. and if you have some problem, if you don't solve it, then you might face a lawsuit also. That is one of the thing here. Now coming to the pediatric dentistry part. In pediatric dentistry, most of the things are covered. For example, if a pediatric patient comes for a regular checkup, then fluoridations and wound hygiene instruction, motivation, and all those things are included in that. In terms of the treatment plans, scalings and those things are not there for the kids, but the fillings and root canals and all those treatments are covered by the insurance. Okay, so in pediatric part, most of the treatment is covered. In terms of the orthodontic treatment, I have a lot of questions. That is ortho treatment covered here? Well, if you are under 18 years of age and you have big problems, for example very misaligned teeth or something like that, then only insurance will pay for it. Okay, it's not like that you are an adult patient and you want some minimal correction or aesthetic correction. In that scenario, insurance will not cover that cost. You need to pay that cost on your own. Yeah, so this is the basic all the treatments what I am talked about. Now coming to the question, why the private insurance patients have more priority compared to the government insurance patient? Well, here the system is like that. When you are with the government insurance, when you scan your card, it is not like that when you scratch your card and that money will go to the dentist. It is not like that. The dentist will be paid every quarterly. So there are 4 quarters in a year. Okay, so whatever the time you have come, for example if you come in January and you have swiped your card in January, but still the dentist will be paid in March for your treatment. That way he or she needs to wait to get the payment from the insurance company. In terms of private patients, they pay on the spot. Okay, and later on they cover it from the insurance company on their own. So in that terms and scenario, it will be the less a problem for the dentist and less paperwork and all that stuff. So that's why private patients have more priority in terms of government patients in the clinic. So that is what we see. So that was one of the reason for it. And another question is that, for example, what happens is if we want to get our treatment changed. For example, if you want to do a high quality root canal treatment, or if we want to have a composite filling in the posterior teeth or something like that, what happens then? Well, here these things, whatever what I have said, which is been covered by the insurance, but you are as a clinician allowed to charge above that some amount. So for example, what people do here is that if you most of people get done the composite filling in the posterior teeth. So what do they do is that they will charge the money from whatever they get for the amalgam filling, and over that they will charge you some amount for the composite filling. So you have to pay only the difference. Okay, so that is also the same for the RCT. So if it rotary or with rubber dam or with microscope or something like that, they will charge accordingly. Okay, and there is not ideally the fixed rule that how much should they charge. Okay, every clinic can charge on their own based on whatever they are providing. Of course, they need to provide all of the paperwork for it, that and erklärung, that why you have charged that much and all that thing. So they do that paperwork definitely, and there are some positions for it. So these positions you have to give it on the computer, that okay, for example you come for a checkup, then it is a 0-1. So all these kind of positions which you need to learn later on once you start and join your clinic. Okay, then you will learn day by day. Okay, it will take a little bit time to understand this system. It is very complex. Okay, but with time it is completely understandable, and once you are very good with that system, you can work very nicely. So yeah, I think this is all about it for the insurance system and how this works. I hope you have some knowledge and some idea about that, how this dental system runs in Germany and why it is going like that. I am not allowed to say the exact amount of the treatment, because it is against the rule here. So I won't say it, but briefly I will say that these treatments are very highly paid. Okay, compared to what we used to have, what we have in India. Compared to that, it is very highly paid. Okay, and over that dental clinic charges extra. So in that way you can earn very nicely here. So there is not an issue regarding the earning. I think that I hope that you like the content of the video, and if you have any doubts you can anytime contact me. The link is in a description box. If you want a help to how to come here, what pathway is best for you, and how to execute documentation and all those questions, then you can anytime contact me. And yeah, I hope that you like the content of the video. Please forward it, share it and like it. That will help me to motivate me to make more videos. Until then, have a nice day.